Today on Golf Getaway, I'm on the golf trip of a lifetime in the beautiful Fiji, where happiness finds you, they tell me. I'm joined by the voice of rugby, Gordon Bray, who shows me his favourite hole in the whole world. Andre Stolz shares some great stories about his mentor, Phil Mickelson, and teaches me how to head out of a water hazard. And we get up close and personal with Manta Rays. Hi there, I'm Andrew McCombe and welcome to Golf Getaway in Fiji. Fiji is where happiness finds you and is famous for its golf, its tourist attractions, its beaches, its beautiful weather and its friendly people. Let's go and meet some of the locals. Carla, it's got to be the ultimate golf getaway destination in the world. Probably one of the best 19th holes I've ever seen.
Well, you'd be hard pressed to find a better one, I reckon, Andrew. Fiji's got so much to offer. I mean, you can never get enough golf, and we've got some beautiful courses here. But, you know, for the days off and for your partners and your families, there's all of this to explore as well.
Where happiness finds you, what's that all about?
Well, you know, everybody's searching for it, and they did a big study on Fiji, and basically they found that the locals were the happiest people on earth. And, you know, with a surrounding like this, why wouldn't you be?
So people can leave here, they take some happiness with them?
Well, I think everybody takes a bit of happiness with them after Fiji. It sort of takes a bit of your soul every time you come here.
And recently you staged the Fiji International, I believe.
Oh, it was a resounding success. Beautiful, beautiful course. You know, apparently one of the best in the world, and you know, we're very proud of it, proud of the event.
You had a good time down there?
Had a great time down there. I'm looking forward to next year.
I believe it's like the Australian Open. They're really trying to make it more than just about the golf. It's going to be about bringing the families and doing all the extra activities.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of those things where you know, they will have lots to do other than the golf. So, you know, we're a family destination, definitely.
So other than being on cloud 9 here, which is obviously one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, what else can people do when they're in Fiji?
Well, you know, what can't you do in Fiji, basically? You know, if you want to go zip lining or soft adventure, we've got amazing rainforests, we've got, you know, beautiful walks and waterfalls. The natural beauty is unsurpassed. And then if you just want to chill out, you can do that too. So, you know, there's something for everyone.
Well, the fourth's an interesting hole. You've got to cross a small train line before you get here. What's that all about,
Well,
Gordon?
that's where the local landowners transport their sugarcane along the railway line. So that's a novel occurrence, yeah.
And then it becomes even more novel because we literally come down to the beach. It's a par 3, it's 197 metres, and we've got beach all the way down on the left, bush all the way down the right, and a couple of bunkers up there. Gordon, you must have had some weird golfing experiences in your time.
Look, definitely the weirdest, I think, was when the ABC sent me to cover the World Cup of Golf in Spain. It was after the 1989 Wallaby Tour of France. Australia was leading at the halfway point with Wayne Grady and Peter Fowler, and then the heavens opened. There was no more play. It rained for a week, and the only way I could get to the airport was to jump off a train with my suitcase above my head. So it was a wet experience, but a novel one, and we won, importantly.
Well, is that an omen with all this water down there?
Well, we will fight them on the beaches here on this fourth hole. Let's see how we go with the water. Sandy!
Oh, a bit leftish. Oh, no, no! Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Well, I don't mind being beached here. This is absolutely gobsmacking. And I've got a 52, I've got a bit of coral, and I've got to hope that I can hit it nice and skinny. And I have! Yes!
Get in. Oh. That's got to be the best hole and the worst hole I've ever played.
Well, I tell you what, it's one of the most scenic holes I've ever experienced. It is absolutely intoxicating with the beach. You've got the waves breaking on the reef, And I tell you what, it doesn't get any better.
And you did a bit of fishing out there as well,
We
I
did a bit
believe.
of fishing, but here we go.
Oh, it's got even worse. Oh, there you go. I thought that wasn't going down for a sec. Thought we'd do something special. We're going to head up on Pacific Island here, up to the Yasawa Islands. We're going swimming with Manta Rays. Come on, let's go meet the pilot. If you looked up paradise in the dictionary, you'd find the Manta Ray Island Resort. Ryan, how'd that all begin?
Well, myself and my partner Tina, we were travelling around Europe and America for a while and decided to come to Fiji and find our own little piece of paradise and start a backpack, because that's what we were doing for so long, you know, so I sort of wanted to continue in that, and here we are, 10 years later.
So you started with a couple of berets and it's obviously evolved since then?
Yeah, absolutely, and we actually jumped on a local fishing boat, came out and found the island and started with, it was about 2 or 3 berets and a little dormitory and a kitchen, and went from there. So it's been pretty exciting. It's been a bit of a challenge, but fun, you know. It
seems like a cross between an eco-resort and a not to be detrimental or whatever, but like a holiday camp. It's just unbelievable. What sort of things can people do?
Well, you just got to look at the area, and you know, this is definitely, we don't want to set up a 5-star resort here. We've got just so many activities, and people really aren't in their room very much, mate. So it's like, we're out here on the water, and that's where we stay. You know, the rooms are there for sleeping and at night, and that's pretty much it. But in saying that, you know, we've got great accommodation, we've got different styles. So it suits for, you know, from couples to the backpackers, right through, you know, to people that actually want some comforts, you know, so it's great.
And we've spent a few days here, had some great times. What are the things people can do?
Oh mate, well our highlight here obviously is the Manta Rays, hence the name. You guys saw them today, it was pretty fantastic. We've got amazing diving, we've got an amazing house reef. Fishing here is fantastic. And yeah, as you can hear, the blender's going wild, so the drinks are also good. So you can get up there and have a good time and have a bit of a party while you're here.
Island night last night, sunset tours, unbelievable.
Yeah, well the sunset tour was a big one too, you know, followed by the island night. So good traditional food. The staff actually make this resort. So it's, you know, our staff are fantastic. So yeah, we love it here. And yeah, it's definitely a place that you need to come and see, I think. So it's very unique in where we are. Very easy to get to, as you guys know, great seaplane ride. You guys are doing the ferry on this afternoon, so you know, you'll see it from air and by sea. So yeah, definitely good way to do it, boys.
This tip from the pro brought to you by Golf University, the world's premier golf improvement program. I'm with One Asia Order of Merit winner Andre Stolz. Believe it or not, I've snap hooked the ball on the beautiful 4th hole at Natandola Bay Championship Golf Course into the reef. Stolzy, how am I going to head out of a water hazard?
Well, this one's a bit tricky, mate, but I'm going to have to take the shoes and socks off for this one. But there's a couple of secret tips here I might be able to help you out with. Well, Andrew, you put me in a pretty tough spot here, mate. I would much prefer to come here after the round and show you so I don't get covered in crap. If you've got some wet weather gear, it's a pretty good idea to put that on. So one of the things, it's going to be like a bunker shot basically, but in the end, you just don't want to come into the ball too shallow, because then the club's going to bounce off the water and you're going to miss out on your contact. So we want to try and do the same as a bunker shot. Can't really dig my foot in, but basically just try and get as stable as you can there. Shut your eyes and hope. Come out pretty good. I'm not too dirty.
Go in the draw to win a Golf University workshop with One Asia Order of Merit winner Andre Stolz when you sign up for the 3 chipping mastery videos at golfuniversity.tv. The 4th hole at Denarau is a 389 metre dogleg right par 4. It's lined with water down the left, got houses, luxury houses on both sides, famous here at Denarau. Stolzy, you've played and you've won almost every tour around the world bar one. You must have met some great players over the time.
Yeah, certainly have. I've been pretty fortunate, and probably one of my fondest memories was getting to meet Phil Mickelson at the 2004 Canadian Open. So it was pretty cool.
And tell me about that one.
Yeah, well, I guess it started on the Saturday. We're both warming up for the tee-off time on the practice putting green, and we weren't playing together that particular day, but he was using a new prototype ball, and just happened to roll up next to the same hole I was putting to, and I don't know what came over me, but I just decided to pick him up and stick him in my pocket and started pretending I was stealing him, walking off the green, and he's yelling out, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, there's this new ball I've been hearing about and everything." So he was really excited about it, and he actually walked over his bag, tried to go and get a sleeve of balls out for me to use that day, and I'm thinking he's only given me 3. I'm like, "Mate, I haven't been playing that well. I might need a few more than that." But yeah, it was pretty awesome. Never met the guy, and he's trying to actually give me some golf balls to try, and yeah, pretty awesome. So,
all right, well, good luck.
All right, mate.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's fading nice around the corner.
Well played. Straight down the guts.
It's a little right. Should be just short of the bunker, mate.
So you stole Phil's balls. Did you ever see him again after that?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. I actually got drawn with him the next day, so it was probably one of the highlight rounds of my my career, getting to play with Phil, and he was playing awesome that day too. So it was a real show for me to watch it up close. And with about 4 holes to go, the TV crew turned up and wanted to film him play these last few holes because he was going so well. And one of the commentators asked him on the tee, "Come on, Phil, show me something special. Show me what you got for the day." And he hit one of the most memorable shots I've ever seen on this par 3. It was impossible to get it close, and he hit this shot to about a foot. And we had half of Canada out there watching him play. I was there along, obviously, but it was just awesome to see that on demand, just pulling that shot out and just hitting it great, hitting it stiff like that. It was awesome.
All right, well, you're about 190 out. I want to see you drop it within 1 foot.
Oh, jeez, I'm not Phil.
You sure? He's straight at it.
I'll end up all right. Pretty good there, mate. Glad you didn't fall back off that one.
Hey, would have fallen down the abyss. I've heard mixed reports about Phil. Is he a good guy or not so good?
Oh, mate, he was awesome for me. I was lucky enough to play with him about 3 times in the end, and that day in Canada I hadn't been playing all that well, and he was trying to pump me up full of confidence and tell me it only takes 1 good week to turn your year around and all that stuff, and you couldn't believe it. 4 weeks later I actually won in Vegas. So life-changing week for me, obviously, winning on the PGA Tour. It was a childhood dream. And in the end I saw Phil about probably 3 or 4 months later. I hadn't seen him since my win, and he came up to me in Phoenix and was reminding me about things that had happened that day in Canada, and he was great, and he knew everything about that had happened that week. So he'd actually sort of been following my career since that day, and as I said, I couldn't say enough good things about him. He was awesome.
All right, well, you got a 1-footer for the par.
All right, mate.
Easy, easy.
Oh. Beautiful.
We're out on the Sunset Tube Cruise. Ryan, tell us all about it.
Yeah, well, it's one of the activities we do here at Manta Ray. Manta Ray's got heaps of activities. This is the one, obviously, that we do, one of the last ones for the day. Plenty of people get involved, any age, any time, just total relaxation watching the sunset go down. What a beauty, I reckon.
So we go out in the big fishing boat, you chuck the tubes in the water, and then everyone jumps in and floats around.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody floats around. You just got to count everybody on the way home that we collect them all. So it's a great afternoon activity, and yeah, everyone seems to be having a good time. So it's, yeah, guys have to get in there and have a bit of a play, I think.
Fiji, famous for its sunsets.
Beautiful, beautiful sunsets. Hopefully we'll see a good one tonight. Fingers crossed.
We're excited. We're at the Manta Ray dive shop. We're about to embark on a Manta Ray snorkel. Once in a lifetime opportunity, and one of the only places in the world you can do it. You looking forward to it, Stolz?
Well, Andrew, I've heard they have a wingspan of up to 7 metres and can weigh up to 2 tonnes. How about I give you the GoPro? I'll sit up on the deck. You can have a look for us.
Nah. I'm with Joe Don. He's a head dive instructor at Manta Ray Island Resort. Joe, what are we going to experience with these big manta rays?
Well, the manta rays are here today and every day because of the strong current. The reason the strong current is here is because a massive body of water is forced through this small channel between the two islands here. It forces through a rich soup of plankton for the manta rays to feed on.
And what are they going to do when they're under there?
They're absolutely harmless, there's no sting in their tail, and they feed on plankton, not snorkelers, so you should be fine when you're in the water with them.
And I heard they look like they fly.
They do, they just make it look very, very simple. They can swim up through the current, they barrel roll underneath you, they put on an underwater dance. It's awesome.
All right, well, let's join Stolz here and get in there. Stolz, what'd you think? Amazing.
That was unbelievable. Did you see that one came right up to me? It looked like it was going to tap me on the forehead. I didn't know what to do. I just froze, mate.
I went underneath that one and he just did this massive flip, barrel roll.
What about all the other fish under there? What were they?
Oh, giant trevally, salala, all the big guns were down there, weren't they?
Mate, this place has got to be on everybody's bucket list for sure, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You coming back?
Well, I've already scoped up some land up there to build a driving range. I think I'm going to be the resident pro here at Manta Ray Island Resort. I'm Andre Stolz and I'm here at the magnificent Manta Ray Island Resort here in Fiji at their 19th hole. This shot is inspired by Phil Mickelson at the Ridgewood Country Club during this year's FedEx Cup.
After an epic Pacific Island Air seaplane adventure up here to Manta Ray Island Resort, what did you think? It's been an incredible 2 days, hasn't it?
Such a quick trip out here too, wasn't it? But we just had a great time with the diving just right out the front here of the bar. It's unbelievable, and the guys at the dive shop made it so easy for me to learn, as you know.
What did you think of the scuba diving?
I was petrified, as you know. But I'm glad we only saw that one little shark, Bob, I think his name is. But just a little reef shark there, he's harmless, I presume.
And what about those manta rays? Weren't they massive?
Yeah, it's something I guess you can't do in too many places around the world. So just a unique experience for me, and I'm just so happy I come out here.
How's the feel of the place? It's just so relaxed, you know. Fiji is relaxed, but this takes it to a whole new level.
Well, have a look at us, mate. We just don't want to leave here, do we? I'm trying to find a way to build a golf course out here.
I'm Andrew McCombe, and thanks for watching my golf getaway in beautiful Fiji. For more videos, special offers and information, go to golfgetaway.com.au or like us at facebook.com/golfgetawaytv. Molde Manda. Bye for now. For